Hey, what's up, guys? I got another review for you. It's actually something different. Kind of got to preface it with how I got this, but this is the Ted Bundy tapes released by Netflix, and this actually doesn't have a physical release. Like this, it's a weird story how I got this. This is actually a for-year Emmy. I don't know if you'll be able to read it too well, but it's for your Emmy consideration. It's basically a screener Netflix sends out to people that are part of the SAG Awards or whatever it's called. Basically, the whole movie industry, like people that have anything to do with the awards and all that, they send these out to them basically to get them to watch it. To kind of, it says on the back here, it's like on the back it has a thing like what they want to consider it for, and it says outstanding directing, outstanding documentary, and all that. So, and it even has an expiration date of when the Emmys would be over and when the voting would be done and all that. But I still am kind of on like a little serial killer kick right now. I'm watching a lot of movies and documentaries and stuff on a lot of them that I haven't seen, reading books too. And I've been interested in it for most of my life, but as of recently, I've been reading and watching a lot of the stuff. But I really enjoyed this documentary, and I ended up watching the Zac Efron, extremely wicked, shockingly evil and vile, and I really enjoyed it. And I don't know why I did this, but I went on eBay and looked up Ted Bundy DVDs, and there was some bootlegs for the extremely wicked that I didn't get because I don't want to bootleg. But then I saw this, and it said a screener for Ted Bundy tapes for the Emmy thing, and they wanted a decent amount of money. I think I got it for $40 plus shipping. But it's one of those things that not a whole lot of people have it. Like a very few people have it, and you know what I mean? And there's not a physical release, and I really love the documentary. It's a 4-hour documentary. It's on Netflix right now, so you can see it if you have Netflix for free, and I highly recommend checking it out. It's essentially these never before heard tapes that these two dudes went into the prison and interviewed Ted Bundy, and they kind of developed a way for Ted Bundy to talk about it without convicting himself. Like he'd talk about it in the third person. That way he's able to do it legally and not confess but not confess at the same time. So it's kind of, you're hearing his tapes and he's narrating it, and they're showing pictures and videos and interviews with people, from the prosecutors to the lawyers to the news people at the time to even some of the victims that got away. It's a really thorough documentary. It's probably the end-all be-all documentary. It's you find out all you need to know. I read the Anne Rule book, The Stranger Beside Me, and this pretty much goes into most of the info in that book. I mean, there's a little more info in that book, but then again, it's a huge book. But this documentary definitely, if you watch the movie and want to know more, this definitely is a good way to go about it. Like I said, it's on Netflix for free, but if you are a huge fan of it or whatever, I did look on eBay. There's very few on there, but I did find like one or two on there that are basically the same price. But yeah, it's a beautiful set, and it has the Netflix insignia there, and that's the spine, and like I said, the back. And it's pretty cool how they did it too, because in the inside it's like a little picture book of Bundy there, and then they have these annoying sleeves here where the disc actually comes out. But yeah, Netflix disc there, and then you flip the little page again, and there's more pictures of them, little quotes basically on the book, and then you flip it again, and there's more pictures and more quotes and all that. So it's a really cool little package. I have a little stand for it. It's just a cool thing I wanted for my collection. Thought I'd show it off, give my thoughts on it. Really glad to have this. It was worth it to me. And occasionally on the screen you'll see a little text appear on the bottom that says for your Emmy consideration or whatever, and blah blah blah. So there's all that. But yeah, really stoked to have that. Really cool piece for my collection. I actually put it on top of my bookshelf there because I just built that shelf too. But like I said, I was gone for a minute from YouTube because I thought some stuff was going on. I thought I had to move and all that, but I don't. So I'm back with a full force. So yeah, definitely check this show out. It's really awesome. And if you end up liking this or other way around, definitely check out the Zac Efron movie. It's a really awesome movie. I've seen it twice already. Zac Efron's amazing as a Bundy. The music's great. The cinematography's great. I love the movie. It's going to make my top 10 of the year. It'll probably even most likely make my top 5 of the year, but it'll definitely be in my top 10. I don't see that getting bumped down, but yeah. It's my review for the Ted Bundy tapes. Definitely check it out. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.